guys, we're starting dinner, and Corey's dicing up some cilantro, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I did chop up 1 medium onion and 1 poblano pepper, and I'm frying up 2 slices of bacon. And once this gets done, I'll show you the next step. Oh, and we have 2 baking potatoes done, 10 ounces each, and they are in the oven right now. They have 14 minutes left. I have them baking for 45 minutes on 360 degrees, and we'll see if that's done enough. All right, the other things we're going to need for this dinner is some garlic, some 1/3 less fat cheese, 1 ounce of the shredded Trader Joe cheese. I'll show you the package of that in just a second. Cumin, salt, and pepper. And then, of course, our onion and poblano over there. This is the cheese that we're using. It's 2 points for a 1/4 cup or 1 ounce. This cheese, they have the ounce marks marked on here. So I'm just going to cut off where it says 1 ounce here. And that's the amount of cheese we're going to use for the dinner. What we're going to need is a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. We got the bacon grease. He pulled it away from me, but I was going to show you that. But anyway, we just put paper towel over the bacon and got all the grease out of it. Now we're frying up some onions, poblano peppers too.
Not yet.
Not yet?
No, because onions take longer.
Oh. So we're going to fry up the onions quick, and then in just a few minutes we will add the poblanos. The onions are getting nice and tender, and I used just a little tiny bit. I kept a little tiny bit of the bacon grease in here, which is probably not even a point, I wouldn't think. The recipe called for a tablespoon of olive oil, but we're not using the olive oil. We're using a little bit of bacon grease instead. Those have went in. Just going to fry these up for just a couple minutes. This is pretty much ready to go. These are both pretty soft. It's been about 5 minutes. And next we're going to add the garlic and the cumin. 1 teaspoon of garlic. It calls for 1/2 teaspoon. We like garlic, so we're putting a full teaspoon. But just so you know, the recipe does call for a 1/2 teaspoon and then a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. Now we got this recipe off of the Weight Watcher app. It's called Poblano Onion Stuffed Potatoes. So check that recipe out. We did add our own bacon though. Didn't call for bacon. Okay, we're going to add the garlic here in the center to let it cook a second. And the cumin's going to be sprinkled over.
Well, half of it came over.
Half of it came.
I'll just get some more.
Whoops.
I tipped it over. There.
Okay, so the cumin went in. We're just going to let this fry up just a little bit. And now we're going to stir it all in. Ooh, it smells good.
Until it smells fragrant, about 30 seconds.
So stir this for about 30 seconds. And we'll show you the next step after that. By the way, it's perfect timing because the potatoes have 1 minute left. So these are done. Okay, so the potatoes were still pretty hard, so I put them for 15 more minutes. All right, first thing we did was chopped up our 2 slices of bacon and mixed them in with our peppers and onions that are done and resting right now. And then we have a bowl here with 1 ounce of the 1/3 less fat Philadelphia cream cheese. And we've got our bowl of cilantro, salt, cheese, and pepper right there. And as soon as the potatoes get done, I'll show you that step. Okay, potatoes are done, and I'm going to split them down the center, lengthwise like that. We're going to leave them sit for about 5 minutes to cool off just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to shove the insides, I'm going to scoop out the insides, put them in this bowl with the cream cheese. Okay, we are going to scoop the potato out of here. They're really hot yet, so make sure you use a pot holder or something of that sort. You don't have to get it real perfect. So we're going to do this with all 4 of them. All right. Now we're going to mash this up with the cream cheese. All right, that is good enough. Now we're going to add the other stuff. We're going to add our peppers, onions, and bacon mixture. And then we're going to add our cilantro and cheese mixture. And then we're going to stir this up again. It smells so good. And now we're just gonna put 1 spoonful in each of these, and I'll refill if I have extras. I want to get a good heaping spoonful. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so good. Okay guys, while I was filling these, I kept the oven on, and now we're going to stick them back in the oven for 15 minutes. There's the finished product, and it looks so good. We can't wait to dig in. All right, we have dinner here, and this is called Poblano and onion stuffed potatoes. It says to add salsa over the top. This is a Weight Watcher app meal. Sorry guys, my dog's going nuts. I have my water with that. And this is 10 smart points for the whole thing. And these are big potatoes too. So we're going to try adding some pico de gallo to this instead of salsa and see how it tastes. I'm also going to taste it plain and see how I like it. Corey thinks it looks good as well. We'll let you know how this stuff tastes. So the pico de gallo is awesome on this, but it is awesome all by itself too. So if you don't like pico or salsa, this is really good without it too.
Don't know when to stop. Returning is not the